The doctors were plotting a suicide attack is what we are told. The message behind the attack, the national capital on target. Clearly a lot of explosives were amassed as we've been bringing you ever since this terror module, this doctor module has been busted, and now the message behind this blast is clearly that Delhi was the target of this. There were several people involved in this module. Jaish-e-Mohammed hand was also being investigated, and as we heard from Ranveer there, Dr. Shaheen in Lucknow, she too had explosives in her car as well. So these doctors, clearly something much bigger was also planned by them. Did Dr. Umar, who was in that I-20, did he panic, and did he just set off that blast because all his other contemporaries, all his other members of the module had been arrested? And we have been bringing you since the morning the journey taken by that I-20. It entered Delhi in the morning from Haryana side, and then it was in the parking lot outside of the Red Fort for several hours till it finally made its way towards the metro station and then exploded. Let's go across to Aditya for more. He joins us from outside the Red Fort, where the NIA team, which is currently investigating, has taken over the investigation, and they are present there. But Aditya, clearly given the amount of explosives that were recovered Sunday and are still being recovered from Faridabad, and then the blast that took place yesterday, clearly the national capital was the target.
Well, clearly the national capital was a target, and that's why 2,900 kgs of explosives and ammonium nitrate was recovered yesterday morning by the Jammu Kashmir police and the Haryana police from Faridabad. Today, in fresh raids by the Delhi police crime branch, more such recoveries have happened. There are more arrests that have taken place in Haryana as well. That clearly indicates that the Jaish-e-Mohammed module had much bigger target in mind, perhaps in the national capital. There are 20 timers that were recovered also. That indicates that it was not one or two locations, but multiple locations that were in mind by the Jaish-e-Mohammed and the Pakistani deep state that wanted to strike in the heart of India's national capital. This particular attack could have happened in panic, could have happened in a more well-calibrated way, but certainly what has happened is that one of the suicide bombers had led to this particular attack right outside the Red Fort gate number 1, where the red light was situated off Subhash Chowk, and that's where 9 people were killed and 20 others were injured. Just to give you a glimpse of where I'm standing, officially the NIA has taken over this probe just minutes ago. We had NIA investigators and forensic team members trying to investigate and piece together if there is still some forensic evidence that can be collected in this area. So this entire area has been stretched further. That means that the media has been asked to go further away, and the entire radius of the investigation area has been increased further by the NIA. Earlier, of course, the Delhi police was investigating this, but now the NIA senior officers have also come on the scene. There are senior officers of the Delhi police special cell also on the scene out here. So the investigation will continue. Some of the important elements that they are trying to ascertain is what kind of explosive was really used. Was there ammonium nitrate or some other kind of chemical that was used in this entire exercise? But as of now, no official details on how this blast really occurred, and at the same time how with the how much amount of ammunition and ammonium nitrate was used in this, or whether there was more other chemicals that were used in this bomb blast.